What the city's doing is, actually it was earlier this week, that we created a committee. We have 2 elected officials and myself, 2 representatives from the community house, as well as their retiring director, Mary Lee. The 3 and 3 we met, and we're looking at, we started to go through the list of things that need to be repaired, and it looks like we're going to probably maybe do about $100,000 for each of the next 5 years to kind of go through and replace windows, the roof, and that sort of stuff. We're also working with the community house on really the next iteration of their agreement with us. We currently, the city pays also the utilities of gas and electric, and that's over about $15,000, and we've been doing maintenance. We've not been charging rent, so it's basically been $0 from the community house organization. So we're looking at to see, it's a 10,000 square foot building. If that was just an office space downtown, that's going for between $20 and $24 a square foot. We're not going to be able to charge that. I'm not even going to be able to charge half of that at 10. I probably won't even be able to charge 5. Maybe $3 to $4 a square foot. So that would be close to about $3,000 a month. So if I could get $3,600 from the community house in rent, I can take those dollars and actually help offset some of the improvement and repair costs. So literally just taking the money from over here to over there. So we're working with them on what could be with their financials. How could they be self-supportive going forward with that 10,000 square foot? They book right now one wedding, a minimum cost I want to say is $2,100. So if the rent was $3,000, just one time doing a wedding would be $2,100. If they do 2 a month or 3, or when it's wedding season they do 4. They should be able to financially actually cover that cost, pay their staff and volunteers, and go through. So we're working with them. And I'm hopeful by the end of April, early May, that we'll be able to present to council a next generation, kind of the successor agreement that actually has rent, that talks about the maintenance that we're going to be doing over the next 5 years to get the building actually in shape. And those would be some improvements. So hopefully more people will actually want to check out the facility, use it for their weddings, use it for their birthday parties, reunions, and that sort of stuff. So we're working with them. I think the mayor, when they came and talked to us to give us their annual report, said we're not selling the property. It would actually have to be a vote of the people because it's considered part of the park. And there's never been even a request to knock down the building and build condos. I mean, I've seen emails and rumors and those sort of things, but yeah, so we're working with the community house organization on the actual building and trying to help them build a sustainable business plan that could basically pay for the repairs and maintenance and have their organization be healthy. Great question. Yeah, go ahead.
Okay, my 17th follow-up.
Sure, yeah.
Did they look at, 700,000 plus just to do repairs?
Yeah.
For a 10,000 square foot building, it seems like you could raise a building and build a new one for $700,000. Was that looked into?
We did. It would actually be closer to $2 million to actually to if we knocked it down and to build a new one. So it's still more cost effective to actually to do the repairs. But we did look at knocking the building down and building a new one. So it basically would be double the cost.
The new director, that's the responsibility of the nonprofit.
It is. Through our current agreement, we do have one council member that sits on that board for the Rochester Community House, Inc. That's one of our new council members, Nancy Sylvia, is on there. So I'm not sure internally how they've structured their search for their. I'm sure they probably did an executive search committee, and they're accepting applications. It's been a little challenging as they don't have the capability of posting it on their website. So I've been receiving some of the submissions, resumes, and I've been forwarding it along to them through email. So I know I've already received, I think, 3 or 4, and I've been passing them along. And I know they have their mailing address, and they have that committee that they're actually going to be looking at those resumes and probably doing interviews here, probably either at the end of this month or early next.
The Park mobile app
Yes.
is very nice and easy to use.
Yeah.
Once you get it set up,
Yep.
It's very cool, so if you have a smartphone,
Yeah.
it works really well. You can get it either from the App Store or from Google Play.
Okay.
It's a very quick
Yeah,
download.
and with that, I think I'm even gonna, we get to highlight on our website 3 things. Maybe I'll even put that little article right there so people can click right on the front page and get right to it instead of kind of going in and typing in Park Mobile, just so we can kind of get some more users added in.
The concern I've had and heard with downtown parking
Yeah.
for businesses is not the business, it's the employees. Is there
Yeah.
an employee monthly break or something?
Yeah, there-
Because if you've got somebody working
Sure.
5 days a week and they gotta pay $8 or $10 a
Yeah.
day, you know, unless they can grab one of those spots in back that are for free, that
Sure.
not every business has,
Yeah.
you know, they're parking
Sure.
6 or 8 blocks, half a mile away and walking in.
Yeah, so since I got here, we did actually create a parking pass. So currently the passes per month is actually at a rate of $20. So and that's basically for residents could sign up, or the businesses. I know some of the businesses are even splitting that cost. So in the beginning, when I first got here, we didn't have them. The first year we rolled them out at $40, and then we kind of just didn't have a lot of people taking advantage of them. But when you think about it, that's less than $1 a day if you actually pick up a pass.
So that would
So
cover parking?
it does cover the
either on
parking.
the deck or-
So it's actually split out. So you would either park on the east side of the city or the west side, and you'd be on a surface lot if you got that pass. In the parking structures, it's actually a different pass. It's still the same price. So if you chose, but you could it's an either or. You're either getting the pass to park in one of the decks or the other deck, or on the eastern side of the city, there's about 4 or 5 surface lots that the pass would be good for, or on the western side, the pass would be good for the 4 lots over there. Again, currently the pass, it's a monthly pass, so that's the minimum you have to. You can buy it monthly, quarterly, or